loot machine. All around town, people trying to get down. It's like a loot machine.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you to Jackson High School, home of the Jackson Timberwolves. Live boys play-by-play basketball action here tonight. Wesco 4A featuring the Glacier Peak Grizzlies. They're number one in Wesco 4A, 11-0 in league play, 17-0 overall against the Jackson Timberwolves, 10-7 so far this year in conference play, overall play, and they come in fourth place as we get set to go. They're 6-5 so far for Wesco 4A as we bring you the action here live on STSPN.com. I'm Mark Aucutt along with Mike Ladeau, and we are sponsored tonight as our presenting sponsor by Speedway Chevrolet. So thanks for being on board, and we're going to bring you what we hope is a very entertaining game. Obviously, there's some distance between these two teams in the standings and in RPI as we go along. Glacier Peak is number 2 in the state in RPI, Union number 1, and Jackson is number 22 in RPI. Let's take a look now at the starting lineups. First of all, for the Glacier Peak Grizzlies, their head coach, Brian Hunter, in his 12th year, announces this lineup. Starting at a wing position, a 6'5 junior, Tucker Molina. Also a 6'3 senior wing, Tristan Bates. Starting in the post, 6'6 senior, that is Pierce Darlington. Starting as a 5'10 senior wing, Braden Corwin. And starting as a 6-foot senior wing, Braden Quantrill. So that is Molina, Bates, Darlington, Corwin, and Quantrill for Brian Hunter. His assistant coach is Steve McCary. Now for the Jackson Timberwolves. Their head coach in his 18th season is Steve Johnson. He announces this lineup tonight, starting as a guard, a junior at 6'3", Nick Sysom. Also starting as a guard forward, 6'5 junior, Carter Korab. Starting as a 6'1 senior guard, Jesse Hoiby. And this player you're going to want to keep an eye on, a 6'7 senior guard forward, Jalen Searles, averaging 22 points a game. And also wrapping up the lineup, a 6'3 junior forward, Clay Courtwright. It is Sysom, Korab, Hoiby, Searles, and Courtwright. Steve Johnson, the head coach. Assistant coaches Michael Aquiliano, also Stephen Lee, and Marshall Massengale. We'll take a break and then come back with play-by-play action here tonight from Jackson High School, Glacier Peak, against Jackson boys basketball.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Go Jackson!
Student getting the national anthem done for us tonight. Well done down there on the court. Our officials, Shane Day, Bill C., and Garrett Galbraith. I'm Mark Aucutt with Mike Ladeau, bringing the action to you with Todd Elvig. Mike, good to see you again. You were here last week in a very entertaining Mariner-Jackson game that Mariner got the victory on.
It was great last week. It will be great this week. I think we have a good crowd tonight. We definitely have a lot more in the house.
Oh, we do.
And 2 miles apart. And,
yeah, they're not far apart at all. We had that close distance between Mariner and Jackson last time, and this time Glacier Peak just down the road and around the corner, or vice versa. And the students were packed in here waiting for them to bring the stands out and raise the mesh curtain up, and they've done all that, so we're ready for basketball action here tonight, as Jackson will have the white uniforms, Glacier Peak in uniforms where you can barely see the numbers. So I guess it's time to put the eye glasses on. I don't know. I wish they just wouldn't do that to us.
I think they forgot to tie down the bleachers, though.
Here we go, as Cereals will get a control of it for Jackson. Again, Glacier Peak is having a great season. 11-0, 17-0 overall. RPI number 2, first in Wesco 4A. Good defense. Look at those hands in the air, Mike. That's what you want to do right there.
Nice active D.
Talk about that a lot. Turn around. Nope, not going to be good on the shot.
Hoiby had a good look at it, just couldn't hit it.
Tucker Molina coming out of backcourt, picked up defensively as Glacier Peak. Todd, what exactly does that have to do with the school colors? I don't quite get it. There's a basket. It is good. You're a specialist on that.
What
coming
school
through
colors?
Tristan Bate. I don't see. I guess there's. Aren't they like silver, blue, and I'm kind of
Main
seeing a
color's
real
blue.
gray in there. Is that what the main color is? It looks almost
Main
like
color
a
there.
green.
Yeah.
3-0 lead as we're almost a minute into the first quarter, and it's going to be out of bounds. Jackson basketball.
Oh, that is gray. That is part of their.
Yeah, just
I always think it was more royal blue,
yeah,
and I
no,
guess
no.
no,
Not
more
royal,
Kind of
it's
a
a
navy.
maybe.
yeah, Navy. Spoken from
Well,
a 12-year Navy veteran.
Well,
already.
royal. That starts to sound like.
Yeah, it's like Harry, Prince Harry.
like
Jackson will inbound. Yeah,
Mariner.
let's see. Like that defense right there. Yeah. Glacier Peak forcing them out, Mike. They're not getting an easy shot at it. And he finally gets it to drop. Play Courtwright with his first 2 points of the game. Courtwright is a junior. Coming the other direction. Glacier Peak with the basketball. Look at that ball movement. Cereals with the long arms, the big wingspan. He gets the rebound. Coming out of backcourt.
Gonna give it out.
Stolen away just like that.
Got to give it up.
Nearly going the other direction, but it's going to roll out of there. There'll be 2 shots coming up.
Nice job by Jackson getting back on the break. They cut him off.
And that foul is going to go against Korab, his first team foul.
Well, I tell you, that's a good-looking scoreboard on there.
Oh, on the screen or up on the wall? Oh, the one you have on your...
Either way, because I like Daktronics.
Yes, you do. We're back in the DAC house tonight.
You can always tell when we're in a DAC house because we got the score at the bottom of the screen.
He hits them both.
And a clock, right?
And the shot clock,
Yep.
too.
Darlington getting a couple of points. It's back to a 5-2 lead. Or a 3-point lead. It was 3-0 to get things started. Jackson now again, they're forcing him out of staying on a man-to-man
Great
defense
man-to-man.
right now. Yeah,
Spreading them out.
they really are. You're not really seeing much opportunity for Jackson inside. Ooh, little trouble, and we got a held ball. Had a lot of those last night
It's going to go
in the
GP.
girls' Stanwood Everett game. We had over 10 held balls.
Oh, boy.
Didn't you think that was a slow whistle, though?
Yeah.
Slow developing whistle.
They're warming up like we are.
Glacier Peak will come out of backcourt.
Well, not that I don't mind a wrestling match, but I'm just saying.
Chance to add to what they've got, and Jackson doing a good job with the quick hands, taking it away as Carter Korab. And we got a foul. Good hustle by Korab getting that ball. Just tenacity, really, more than anything. Foul is going to go against Braden Corwin, his first team foul. And it'll just be an inbound for the Jackson Timberwolves. Here at Jackson High School, STSPN.com. Thank you to Speedway Chevrolet. Go to SpeedwayChevrolet.com. They're a presenting sponsor.
Oh, steps.
Traveled.
Oops. We can make that call, even us.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think we affected the gate tonight.
Not at all. I think having all these games on actually increases the gate. I'm quite sure of that. Gets more awareness out there. You know?
Absolutely.
That's what it does.
It builds some hype around the
Sure does.
event.
And you can watch the event in here and on your device. No problem there. There's a three-pointer. Tristan Bates has hit now 2 of them, and it's a 6-point lead. Glacier Peak by half a dozen. Jackson forced outside again. Cereals,
There we
good
go.
move.
Just going to say, they need to get him more involved. I didn't feel like they got him involved last week in that game much.
Now he's a guy that can be so potent, averages
Yep.
22 points per game. And that was a nice touch right there. He just took a dribble and then popped it up for the shot. He's got the height advantage over everybody out there right now. There it is right
There you
there
go.
with the steal. Look out. Don't try to dunk it. Just place it. He was lining up for the slam.
Yeah.
He had a guy right on his hip, and that's a case where instead of going into that fancy little step, just take it on in and lay it in.
Lay it up off the board and
Yeah.
take 2 and go down the other end.
And team fouls are even at 1.
Here's a fun fact for you. I'm going to zoom in on these
Now
guys.
2.
These guys right here, both vice principals, and one is for Jackson and one is for Glacier Peak, and they're brothers.
No, really.
Okay, there's 2 team fouls. That's the first foul on Molina as Jackson has the basketball.
Searles.
Driving in Searles, gets
Nice.
it done.
Jalen Searles.
Spin, dish to the hoop.
So he's had a couple of nice trips down court to make it a 2-point game for Glacier Peak. They were up by 6 points. Back and forth across the court, long range, off the backside of the rim. Jackson scores the rebound. They got a chance to take the lead or tie right here. As coming out of backcourt will be Hoiby. He's been an STSPN.com player of the game and received a T-shirt sponsored by STSPN and Adrenaline Fundraising, which we will give at the end of this game also for the player of the game.
But he actually got it for how great his hair is.
With the basketball is Searles, back up to Hoiby, and that's going to be picked off.
Don't need to force it. They were patient and they forced it. There you go.
Good defense.
That's got to go this way.
Last touch, they say, by Jackson.
I don't know about that.
3:40 to go first quarter.
Those
and
arms
it will stay with the Glacier Peak Grizzlies.
Those arms and Searles are just so long.
Yeah.
They really are. A huge wingspan.
Got to have a 6.5-foot wingspan. Maybe 7.
He's very quick, very lithe.
Oh,
Look out, look out. Look out, there it is. You can see him just reading it. Great defense. Whoa, we got a foul. Yeah, Sysom had a wake-up call there. Some comeuppance. That's going to go against Braden Corwin.
Oh, that's his second?
Second foul.
Yes, it is.
That is not
Third
good.
team foul.
yep.
Searles goes to the line.
Pretty
2 shots, chance to
smooth.
tie.
Smooth from the line, from what I remember. Nope.
Not that time.
Corwin is
Thanks for-
definitely the leader on the floor, and boy, if he's already in foul trouble with 2 fouls.
You gotta watch that. So a miss from the stripe, 3:32 to go here in the first quarter.
Uh-oh.
That
Nice.
comes out of there. That's a good,
Court right. Reeling it
great
in.
job to get a hold of those loose balls when you come around and grab them.
A lot of times you get called for an over the back on that kind of play, right? But he went straight up. What do we got here?
Somebody's shoe came off.
Oh,
Shoe violation.
wardrobe error.
Yes, a wardrobe
Flat tire.
malfunction.
Or is that too old of a term?
Nah, we'll
Yeah.
reintroduce it if they're not aware of it. Yeah, I gave him a flat. I'm sure kids still do that. I don't know, though. It's a sensitivity area. They might have to go to a safe zone if they get a flat, you know. Anyway, Jackson with the basketball, and it's poke checked away. That's like a hockey moment. There you go.
What a mess. There we go. Settle down.
T-Wolves with the basketball. Searles with the
Nope.
ball. And the miss coming out of backcourt, back to the top of the court is Hoiby, so they get another chance with 35 fresh seconds on the scoreboard. On the clock. Blocking foul, yep.
I don't know.
Searles.
I don't know. He was.
I used to watch that shoulder come down pretty
Yeah.
good there.
So a 68 point per game average for Glacier Peak. The average allowing 42, difference of plus 26 for Jackson. They average 56.7, average given up 56.5 for a plus 0.2. And another foul. That's going to be the 4th team foul against Glacier Peak. There you go.
Searles.
Searles with now 6 points in the game. We are tied for the first time at 8 apiece. 2:30 to go, first quarter. Great loud crowd across the way for the Jackson Timberwolves. And a lot of these students from both schools know each other because they're not that far apart. Now, You had 3 children go to Glacier Peak. Did they know a lot of people from Jackson?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yep, they play Little League together, and
Yeah.
they play, pretty much everything, because pretty much the same neighborhood.
Yeah, it just blends one right into the other. Got a player down, a man down.
Slice him with a headshot to the floor. That didn't feel good. Ooh.
Yeah, he's laying there right now, and he's grabbing the back of his head. We certainly hope this is nothing serious. Brenda Black, the longtime trainer here at Jackson High School, will go out and check things over. Let's go take a timeout. 2:16 to go, first quarter. 8-8 is our score.
McDaniel's Do It Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, they are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniel's the best and one of the most recognized Do It Best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniel's and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniel's.
Thank you to McDaniel's Do It Center. Thank you so much for your sponsorship of STSPN.com. Jackson with the basketball.
They do it best.
And Sysom goes to the bench. He banged his head there. Hopefully he's going to be okay. Soft touch. Look at that. Korab gets it done off the pass from Hoiby, and Jackson has taken the lead. Lead switching hands for the first time. They are on an 8-0 run, Mike.
Nice little look right there. Made it look easy from the baseline.
Sometimes that's
Oh,
all.
look at that.
There's a steal. That's 4 turnovers now for Glacier Peak. Searles has it as Hoiby almost throws it away. You got to be patient. Don't toss it up like that. He threw it into traffic, and he knows. He's looking going, man, I shouldn't have done that. Well, you're into game 18 of the season.
If you're going to throw it to the tall guy, throw it up high, right?
Exactly.
Don't throw it down in the in the trunk.
Hoiby's still upset with himself.
Yep.
Well, but I like to see that, though, because he's not just millennialing it his way out of his system there. He's actually beating himself up a little bit for it and going for it. With the basketball, Cooper Smith. In other words, he's being accountable.
That's a good word.
Yeah,
Accountability.
he's being accountable. There's Hoiby. Yes. Korab gets it done. And now Glacier Peak trailing by 4 points. That's going to be tossed out of bounds.
T-Wolf ball.
How about this?
Great D.
As Jackson is coming out strong here. They're on a 10-0 run.
Glacier Peak looks a little frustrated on offense right now.
Hoiby with the basketball over on the left side to Cooper Smith. Searles with it. Oh, don't think shot. Take it in maybe, but there's all kinds of people blocking his way. There's other guys on the court. See, he totally let that get away from him. It's not a case where you have to try to do it all yourself, especially with the way they've been playing here. Under a minute to go. And they finally end up with it. Jackson's getting the job done, Mike.
They're getting down on the boards. They're getting the loose balls.
But they got to play smart on the offensive end. I mean, they have a chance right here to bump this up to a 6 or 7 point lead.
Searles not paying attention.
I mean,
talking to the coach.
What can you say? There's no excuse for that. And now he's like, oh, man, what did I do wrong? I can't believe that. Well, you got to pay attention. Misses the shot.
2. Got to get it up.
This right here.
Oh.
He's going to be fouled. Now, that one totally got away from Jackson.
Yep.
And they could be maybe up by 6 to 8 points. Instead, it could be tied at the end of the quarter. You got to pay attention.
You got to know your surroundings, right? You're talking to the coach on the sideline, and the guy pokes the ball loose.
Yeah.
Call a timeout.
He's not going to want to re-see that later.
No. So the foul that time was on Korab, his second. I can't even believe we saw that.
Yeah.
There's the made shot. Caleb Lee connecting on the foul shot. They're now 3 for 3 from the line, and they have a chance to take it to a tie at the end of the quarter. Oh. Doesn't get that one. So at the end of the quarter, it is 12-11. And we take a break right now as Jackson is up by 1 point, 12-11. And we'll be back with the second quarter right after this.
On KRKO Radio, 1380 and FM 95.
Since 2003, Gamut 360 Holdings has been recognized as a premier local builder of new homes and commercial properties in the Puget Sound area. Our 360-degree construction approach matches first-class materials with the highest construction standards to create truly unique and timeless communities for our Northwest neighborhoods. Visit Gamut360.com and discover the home that matters most to you.
Worldwide. Welcome back. We're talking about we're not just live nationwide, we are worldwide here on STSPN.com. I'm Mark Aucutt along with Mike Ladeau and Todd Elvig. It's a 1-point lead for Jackson. They were up by 4, but got sloppy at the end of that first quarter. Got to pay attention because Glacier Peak is very good. They come right back on you. There it is. Now they've got the lead.
Great ball movement on that possession. They whipped it around.
Bobby Siebers gets it done, and it's back to a Glacier Peak lead at 14-12. Traveling. See, now for Jackson, things are starting to come apart. And when you're playing a team this good, Mike, and you get off to that where they were on a 10-0 run, they were up 12-8, and then Cyril's made the mistake of looking over to see what his coach was saying and not paying attention and got the ball poked away from him. Then there was another, that basket was made after that. Then they get the ball back and they get a foul shot made. Now they have a 2-point lead. All right, here's a chance for Jackson to kind of get control of things again. And he fires way early. Oh.
Wow.
There's a foul. He got hacked on the way in, which is a break for Hoiby.
Yeah.
Again, sometimes you got to slow it down a little bit.
Fouls on number 3, Bobby Siebers, his first personal fifth.
Siebers called for the foul.
Jesse Hoiby.
Hoiby goes to the foul line. He has not scored a point yet. It is good.
Sometimes it's a game of rhythm, right? And Searles made that mistake, and it's kind of like Jackson, wheels came off for a second there.
Jackson with a chance to tie it right here. Again, it's so early that they can just get refocused. It's a brand new game. It's like 0-0 right now, 14-14.
Yep.
6:50 to go in the second quarter. Let's see what Jackson can do here. And, of course, Glacier Peak undefeated this season. The top teams in the state of Washington in 4A. Jackson's defense looks good right here, Mike.
Rotating to the ball, closing them out.
There you go, double team, forcing some problems. That is
There's
it.
nice.
That's what you do to force turnovers.
Yep.
They played very well on this sequence. Now be smart on the offensive end. Jackson with the ball in front court. Tie ball game. Lots of time on the shot clock.
It's a nice shot.
Yeah, it looked a little short, though, on the release.
He's 0 for 4.
Wasn't a bad shot, though.
Nope.
There you go. They throw it away again. Glacier Peak for
Searles.
7 turnovers. Searles quickly with the shot. Yeah! Nice work for Jalen Searles. That gives him 9 in the game. He had 6 in the first quarter. 3 field goals, 0 for 2 from the line, and now Jackson back on top. Lead switching hands for the third time. 5:44 to go in the second quarter here at Jackson High School. Got a good one. Very good one.
They thought it was steps. That's a charge.
Offensive foul.
Kind of a redemption call. I think he took steps on top up here to begin with.
That foul is going to go against Tristan Bates, his first. Team foul number 6. Now keep in mind that Jackson only has 2. We got timeout. Timeout has been called by Glacier Peak. 5:34 to go in the second quarter. 17-14, Jackson on top here on STSPN.com.
We are all frustrated with the high cost of heating and cooling our homes. At GNS, we are completely changing the way you keep your home comfortable. Because we are Snohomish County's premier Lennox dealer, we can design a perfect system for you, one that will save you a lot of money on your utility bill. The Lennox Home Comfort System creates the ideal home environment. Enjoy innovation in every season with precise, quietly efficient Lennox heat pumps that keep your life simply perfect. Call GNS Heating, Cooling, and Electric today or visit us at gsheating.com.
We are back live, ladies and gentlemen, and Jackson surprising Glacier Peak so far. They're up 17-14. Glacier Peak just beat them big time the first time these two teams met almost a month ago on January 10th, a Friday. That was at Glacier Peak, 60-27, a 33-point victory. Now this one could slide back the other direction, and you just expect Glacier Peak to really get rolling. But Jackson so far doing a very good job. Cyril's short.
No.
Oh, no, it does.
They're going to say it was over the top.
Yeah, it went over the top. He was a little short on the rim, but it did go up, and it eventually dropped back in, but it hit the top up there, so it's going to give it back to Glacier Peak.
We did see one of those in the JV game. That
We
was
saw it on
fantastic.
the other end, yeah. In JV, Jackson beat Glacier Peak 67-57.
Searles. Look at that.
I don't have a problem with that defense right there necessarily.
No.
He left his feet a little bit, but he stayed with him really well. And that's just an earnest foul by Cyril. So he was working really hard to try to prevent a basket being made and trying to play clean. So good job.
Just kind of canopied him. They gave the
Yeah.
shooter the foul. But
At the line is Quantrill.
a lot of times guys with the long arms will get called for things like that because they're used to playing out of position and making up for it with their length, right? And sometimes you get called.
Quantrill, a senior at the foul line, averages in double figures and strong rebounder as well. A 1-point game. Now 5 minutes exactly left in the second quarter here at Jackson High School. I'm Mark Aucutt with Mike Ladeau, Todd Elvig here as well. We got a big crowd and an excellent electric atmosphere here as Jackson Sysom chases the ball down. Here's Hoiby. 15 on the shot clock. Hoiby drives through and a blocking foul. That one is going to be called against Bates. It'll be his second foul. And now that takes him to 17 fouls. There's going to be shots the rest of the way for the Jackson Timberwolves. And Mike, Jackson only has 3 team fouls.
They're going to be shooting the rest of the quarter only halfway through. That's a nice bonus to have, right?
Hoiby's 2 for 2 from the line. He hit a couple earlier in this quarter. Second quarter action from Jackson.
Some animation here on the Jackson bench.
Hoiby now 3 for 3. And Jackson is 3 for 5 from the line. You're keeping our field goal percentage. We'll touch on that at halftime.
Yep. AccuTrack over here.
AccuTrack. Yeah. Now, what about you? Do you have the viewers down there in the Fed again tonight?
I don't know yet.
Hoiby hits them both, and it's 19-16.
No
Hoiby's
satellite.
going to come out of the game right now. He's played hard throughout this first half. Look at that ball movement. Jackson gets it over on the left side. That
snapping those passes.
Trying that hard to get that shot to fall, but Jackson gets it done. Poking it out there with the arm and getting the rebound. Nope.
Good to see Sysom back in the game.
Glacier Peak with the basketball. Down by 3 points, almost midway through the second quarter. Look at that. Oh, yeah, he pushed off.
They're going to call that every time.
That's going to be on Nick Erickson, his first foul. Team foul number 4.
One of those, as you're doing it, you're saying no, 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 and you do it. You hit them.
Yeah, and sometimes your body just gets going so much that it's really hard to slow down. You commit, you're trying to do the right thing, and then it goes the other direction. Again, earnest foul. He was trying to not commit a foul. Here we go, underneath.
Nice spin.
Tucker Molina, 1 point game, 19-18, 3:53 to go, second quarter. Jackson coming out of backcourt.
Searles with the ball again.
Well, he's going to handle it a lot.
Yeah.
Look at that trap out high. Got it just around his arm that time. This Searles with the basketball over on the far side.
Sison.
Over the back.
Nick Erickson called for his second foul.
Sison had a great look at that
5
three ball.
team fouls. So here's an opportunity for Glacier Peak to take the lead as Hoiby's about to check back in again. Jackson defense forcing him out. They can keep it contained. Again, you got to like the way Glacier Peak moves the ball. And that basket is good. That's Siebers. He's hit 2 3 balls. Lead switching hands for the 4th time. Timeout Jackson. 3:07 to go, second quarter. They trail by 2 in a very competitive contest here at Jackson High School on STSPN.com.
Every year, thousands of groups depend on Adrenaline Fundraising to help reach their financial goals. Adrenaline Fundraising is about developing leaders through commitment, work ethic, and follow-through. Adrenaline has several products including gold cards, coupon books, cookie dough, donation programs, and many other options to help teams raise the funds needed for their programs. Adrenaline's new app called UpPay will help teams raise money while providing their supporters the ability to earn cash back on everyday purchases at places like Starbucks, Nike, Red Robin, and over 200 plus national retailers. Adrenaline Fundraising is this season's sponsor of the STSPN's Play of the Game Award.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 21-19. Jackson with the ball down by 2 points here on STSPN.com. Almost 3 minutes exactly now to go here in the first half. There's Hoiby. As Glacier Peak's been picking it up here a little bit in the past couple of minutes. Step in move, gets it done. Carter Korab now has 6 points in the game. Leading scorer for Jackson is Jalen Searles. He's got 9. It's a blackjack on the board there, Mike.
Oh, yes, it is.
Tied for the second time, this time at 21.
House wins. Good look.
Good defense, though, by Korab.
Yep.
Getting it done on both ends. Hoiby out of backcourt. Tie ball game. There's Searles. Oh,
forced it.
Did do that. He did indeed. Look at Glacier Peak trying to get a quick one here. And air ball. He's hit a couple, though, from that side.
Yeah.
That would be Bates. It goes out of bounds.
And what a shock. He's hearing it from the crowd. Air ball, the famous chant.
Yeah, the Jackson fans letting him have it there, but that's what happens when you miss to that degree.
Yeah.
He's hit a couple of big ones from over there off the arc like that, but that one not close. So Jackson with the basketball in front court now.
Double team.
Oh, he forced it up. You got to take a little more time on that shot, and then they foul the other direction. In a game like this where you're playing a team this good, you really got to be careful. That's Erickson's third. Nick Erickson called for his third foul. Team foul number 6.
Courtwright coming back in.
Clay Courtwright, the junior.
Oh, they're not taking Erickson out. I figured they'd take Erickson out, but
that is kind of interesting. He's still out there.
Huh.
He's out there to be the designated fouler, I guess. He's got 3 of them.
Maybe he's a shack attack hacker.
Glacier Peak with the basketball. Worked hard to get in there, but he couldn't get the shot to drop.
Couldn't get the love.
Courtwright with the outlet to Hoiby, and then it goes to Searles. Takes it in. That's the stuff he can do.
Yep. Long and lean and quick.
So it's a lead again for Jackson. Lead switching hands for the 5th time. 23-21, 1:15 to go. Second quarter action. Let's see what these two teams can do to wrap it up and take us to halftime. Another perfect release on the left-hander, Tristan Bates. He has 3 3-pointers, 9 points in the game. Lead switches back, and it's a 1-point lead for Glacier Peak. Hoiby takes it the other direction. He's got 6 points.
We've got some action now, don't we? Back and forth.
1-point Jackson lead. What a great half this has been.
They're going to get Erickson down low again, I think, here.
Wow.
Bumping.
He holds his fingers up, goes 4.
Yeah.
And they're still leaving him out there?
Even with the new math, 2 and 2 is 4.
It is, somehow.
Yep.
I don't know. Hold on.
Double
I got you.
Double foul.
Yes.
So Erickson's called for the foul, his fourth, 7th team, and then also Quantrill's called for a foul, his first, 8th team. So one of those double, that's where he stuck his arms all the way out. It wasn't a full timeout.
Oh, wow.
Double team over on the right baseline. Now going inside, there's Glacier Peak again. Great ball, passing movement around the court and a three-pointer. Tucker Molina, and it's up to another Glacier Peak lead at 27-25.
He's got a beautiful stroke, doesn't he?
He really does. Just like Bates, between the two of them, they've hit 4 three-pointers. Glacier Peak has hit 6 overall. Another guy's got him. Bobby Sievers was 2. Jackson's 8th turnover. 3 seconds. 2, 1. Fouled on the way in.
Wow, with 0.8 seconds left. You hate to give a couple shots up.
That foul's on Dominic Hellman, who's just into the game, a sophomore, his first 8-team foul. 2 shots. Caleb Lee is at the line. He's 1 for 2 from the line so far. Hits the first one. Tyson Willis is into the game for Glacier Peak. A 3-point lead. Glacier Peak's biggest lead has been 6 points. And that one is good. 29-25 is going to be the halftime score. As in this quarter, Glacier Peak is able to score 18 points. And for Jackson, they come through with a total of 13 points. We're at halftime. 29-25 is our score. We'll be back with more here on STSPN.com. We'll take a break right now. It's halftime, and then come back and look at the statistics right before the start of the second half. And again, the score at halftime, 29-25, as Glacier Peak is up by 4 points over Jackson.
We are all frustrated with the high cost of heating and cooling our homes. At GNS, we are completely changing the way you keep your home comfortable. Our Mitsubishi electric cooling and heating system allows you to control the temperature in each room separately, all of which can be controlled from your smartphone or tablet. And because we are the mini split experts here in Washington, we can design a perfect system for you, one that will save you a lot of money on your utility bill. Call GNS Heating, Cooling, and Electrical today or visit us at gsheating.com.
Since 2003, Gamut 360 Holdings has been recognized as a premier local builder of new homes and commercial properties in the Puget Sound area. Our 360-degree construction approach matches first-class materials with the highest construction standards to create truly unique and timeless communities for our Northwest neighborhoods. Visit Gamut360.com and discover the home that matters most to you.
Every year, thousands of groups depend on Adrenaline Fundraising to help reach their financial goals. Adrenaline Fundraising is about developing leaders through commitment, work ethic, and follow-through. Adrenaline has several products including gold cards, coupon books, cookie dough, donation programs, and many other options to help teams raise the funds needed for their programs. Adrenaline's new app called UpPay will help teams raise money while providing their supporters the ability to earn cash back on everyday purchases at places like Starbucks, Nike, Red Robin, and over 200 plus national retailers. Adrenaline Fundraising is this season's sponsor of the STSPN's Play of the Game Award.
Did you know that Speedway Chevrolet is part of the Lee Johnson Auto family? That means 84 years of serving you the LJ way. Need a truck? We have the perfect truck to fit your needs. Half tons, 1 ton, 2-wheel drives, and 4-wheel drives. Our finance specialists are here to help you, whether you have good credit or bad credit. We're just off Highway 522 at West Main Street in Monroe.
Lee Johnson Auto Family, the LJ way.
You can watch the event here and on your device. No problem there. There's a three. Jackson forced outside again. Searles, good move. First foul on Molina as Jackson has the basketball.
Searles.
Driving in, Searles gets
Nice.
it done. And another foul. That's going to be the 4th team foul against Glacier Peak. There you go.
Best.
And Sison goes to the bench. He banged his head there. Hopefully he's going to be okay. Soft touch. Look at that. Yes. Oh.
Searles not paying attention.
I mean,
Talking to the coach.
what can you say? Got to pay attention. Glacier Peak is very good. They come right back on you. There it is. Now, Glacier
There
Peak
goes
for
Searles.
7 turnovers. Searles quickly with the shot. Yeah! Nice. Earnest foul. He's trying to not commit a foul. There we go. Underneath. They can keep it contained. Dan, you got to like the way Glacier Peak moves the ball. Glacier Peak's been picking it up here a little bit in the past couple of minutes. Step in, move, gets it done.
Didn't get the love.
Courtright with the outlet to Hoiby, and then it goes to Searles, takes it in. Action. Let's see what these two teams can do to wrap it up. Take us to halftime. Another is back, and it's a 1-point lead for Glacier Peak. Hoiby now going inside. There's Glacier Peak again. Great ball, passing movement around the court, and a 3. You can watch the event.
Frustrated with the high cost of heating and cooling our homes. At GNS, we are completely changing the way you keep your home comfortable. Our Mitsubishi electric cooling and heating system allows you to control the temperature in each room separately, all of which can be controlled from your smartphone or tablet. And because we are the mini split experts here in Washington, we can design a perfect system for you, one that will save you a lot of money on your utility bill. Call GNS Heating, Cooling, and Electrical today or visit us at gsheating.com.
It's like a loot machine. All around town, people trying to get down. It's like a loot machine.
Every year, thousands of groups depend on Adrenaline Fundraising to help reach their financial goals. Adrenaline Fundraising is about developing leaders through commitment, work ethic, and follow-through. Adrenaline has several products including gold cards, coupon books, cookie dough, donation programs, and many other options to help teams raise the funds needed for their programs. Adrenaline's new app called UpPay will help teams raise money while providing their supporters the ability to earn cash back on everyday purchases at places like Starbucks, Nike, Red Robin, and over 200 plus national retailers. Adrenaline Fundraising is this season's sponsor of the STSPN's Play of the Game Award.
McDaniel's Do-It Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, they are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniel's the best and one of the most recognized Do-It-Best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniel's and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniel's.
Since 2003, Gamut 360 Holdings has been recognized as a premier local builder of new homes and commercial properties in the Puget Sound area. Our 360-degree construction approach matches first-class materials with the highest construction standards to create truly unique and timeless communities for our Northwest neighborhoods. Visit Gamut360.com and discover the home that matters most to you.
Welcome back live, ladies and gentlemen. A close one here tonight. Boys basketball, number 1 in Wesco 4A. Glacier Peak Grizzlies at 11-0, 17-0 overall against the Jackson Timberwolves, as they are sitting at 6-5, 10-7, and we bring you the action on STSPN.com. Jackson is in 4th place, Glacier Peak in 1st, and looking at some scoring right here, Bobby Siebers we have for 11 points, Tristan Bates with a total of 6 for Glacier Peak, and on the other side for Jackson, Searles has 11, that's Jalen Searles, and Jesse Hoiby with 6 points, 6 for Carter Korab, and we are ready for the start of the second half. What do you got in shooting percentages?
First half shooting for Jackson, 10 for 24, 42%, and Glacier Peak 8 for 19, also 42%.
And from the foul line, Glacier Peak is 7 for 8. Jackson is 4 for 6. Now Jackson will go from left to right here in the second half. Searles misses a shot. Wide open scramble for the rebound. A lot of physical contact down there. And that's going to be a foul against Glacier Peak. Pierce Darlington called for the foul. And for Darlington, that is his first foul, first team.
He was our player of the game last Glacier Peak game we covered.
Searles will inbound to Hoiby. That's a great Jackson combination during this era. There we go. Driving in, puts it on the floor, off the backside of the rim. And here comes Glacier Peak out of backcourt. Up by 4 points. Their biggest lead has been 6 at 8-2. And then Jackson went on a really sharp 10-0 run. That was in the first quarter. They led at the end of the first quarter, 12-11. And so far, we're not seeing anything so far on the board. Almost a minute into the third quarter. Mark Aucutt, Mike Ladeau, Todd Elvig here on STSPN.com. Great hustle.
Sysom.
Oh, my gosh. Sysom doing a tremendous job right there.
Like a magician there.
Houdini.
Yep. Great hands.
Outside they go. That's Korab. Short, way short. Air ball.
0 for 3 to start the half for Jackson.
Bates gets it with the outlet. They do an excellent job. Tucker Molina. 7 points for him.
Leading scorer for Glacier Peak, right? Molina, 14.7 a game.
31-25, a 6-point lead now. Jackson with the basketball. And 6:20 to go in the third quarter.
Oh, you see that push off?
Yep. Count the basket. Oh, no. Did they say on the floor? No basket. I don't believe it is. That foul goes against Darlington, his second. Team foul number 2, out of bounds, Jackson.
Should have got him with the right arm, or the left arm, I guess it was, coming down the lane.
Foul just before
he pushed.
Yeah.
Look at Hoiby step back.
Well, now here's where Glacier Peak is in a position to put some separation between themselves and Jackson. Up by 6 points, they're going to slow it down a little bit. Lots of game left, but now they can start making some statements out there. There's a 3 ball. That's going to be no good by Bates. Glacier Peak gets a fresh 35 on the shot clock and eat more time off. Work for a good shot again. Boy, did he force that one out.
Yeah, he thought he was going to draw the foul. He didn't get it.
Didn't get it. As Korab played pretty smart on that one.
Look at Searles.
Searles grabbed.
Yeah, wow.
Or so that is the indication. I don't know how much of a grab that was. Is the guy being called for the foul.
Molina got it.
Molina questioning.
Molina almost got fouled by him with the arms flailing.
Yeah, he did. 13 foul against Glacier Peak, so they've already got 3 and none for Jackson.
Look at this.
Searles. Oh, man, now count that one. Korab gets the basket and he is fouled.
I like Korab. He's really active. He's got a great jumper. He gets up high and straight up. You know, he's a square jumper. You know what I mean? He's just straight up.
That's on Tucker Molina, his 4th foul.
Wow.
Team foul number 4. That's a big foul right there.
He's going to have a seat.
At the foul line is Korab. He's got 1 shot coming up.
That's big. A 3-point play right there for Jackson. Cuts the lead to 3.
9 points for Korab. He averages 15 and 9 rebounds per game. Trap a bit near midcourt. Searles with the defense over on the other side now. Oh, they gave a little bit of space there.
Was that Quantrill?
He gets it done. 5-point lead. Quantrill getting it done on the right side. We have to plug a player out for. Is there blood over there?
Uh-oh. I didn't bring my kit.
So they have to bring him out.
Yep.
Briefly. Coming in will be Tyson Willis. And so these players are like, well, no, wait. No, you just go sit down. Wait a second. We'll get you back in there. Get you cleaned up.
Get out the Q-tip and
their trainer.
We got to give a shout-out to a Ranny Hamza.
Well, now
they're spelling out in the chat room. They spelled out Jackson with each post is a letter.
There you go. Tough miss out there outside the arc. Foul. That's going to be called against Jackson. Korab would be 3 on him. First team foul.
That was a great look by Sysom.
It was. Tough break for him that did not fall. It's a 5-point lead.
I've got Jackson 1 for 6 to start the half.
Well, that makes a big difference with, especially you're down like where they're sitting right now. That's going to be a tie-up.
It's going to go to
ball.
GP.
Glacier Peak's going to keep the basketball. Well, this certainly has the potential to go right down the wire. And Todd, we have another one tomorrow night. That would be Arlington at Snohomish girls basketball. A big one. Very big. So is this. We had a very good one last night. Everett and Stanwood. And Everett came away with the victory in that one. Ella Sylvester having a huge night with 29 points. Was our adrenaline fundraiser player of the game. Quantrill. I really like the way Glacier Peak passes the ball there, Mike. Oh, held ball.
Well, Jackson
5-second violation. And it was basically a garden variety of things. The officials are going to talk it over. Yeah, the officials for this, the referee is Shane Day. Umpires Bill C. and Garrett Galbraith.
Glacier Peak does do a great job of snapping that ball around.
Searles with the foul. That is his second foul. Somehow out of all that, it became a foul against Searles.
I think we thought it was a held ball, or a 5-second call.
Yeah.
Neither.
Well, everything was starting to develop that it would be either a held ball or a 5-second. That 5 was held up, and they go with the foul on him. The Glacier Peak down by 5. They trail by as much, or Jackson down by 5. Glacier Peak up by 5. There's the missed shot.
Long rebounds are killing Jackson right now. Oh,
there it is. Bates coming through.
Nice
8
look.
points.
Great dish, great look, nice hit.
8-point lead. 36-28. Oh, boy.
No, you don't want to do that.
Forced it right in there. Turnover number 9.
Oh,
wow. Great block by Korab. Now here's where Jackson has to use their head. They're down by 8 points. Yeah, they did. They did use their head right there. Hoiby finds Courtright, and we got a timeout on the floor. That was a great offensive possession for Jackson. As Hoiby found his man, he was wide open over on the right baseline, shot about a 7-footer, popped it in, makes a big difference. And so with the third quarter getting further along, we're going to take a timeout. This is STSPN.com.
Every year, thousands of groups depend on Adrenaline Fundraising to help reach their financial goals. Adrenaline Fundraising is about developing leaders through commitment, work ethic, and follow-through. Adrenaline has several products including gold cards, coupon books, cookie dough, donation programs, and many other options to help teams raise the funds needed for their programs. Adrenaline's new app called UpPay will help teams raise money while providing their supporters the ability to earn cash back on everyday purchases at places like Starbucks, Nike, Red Robin, and over 200+ national retailers. Adrenaline Fundraising is this season's sponsor of the STSPN's Play of the Game Award.
Oh, 3 minutes and 29 seconds to go here in the third quarter. It is a 36-30 lead for Glacier Peak. They will have the basketball. as we bring you the action worldwide on STSPN.com. Happy to do so. We got people viewing from all over the world. People all over the world join in and have some fun here with us. Peak, double team. There's that left-handed shot by Siebers.
We've got his number down now, 3.
Searles in front court. He wants to do something every time, but sometimes it's just best to give it off. Traveling.
No. It's too bad. Great.
Glacier Peak up by 6.
Good defensive possession, or defensive on that end, and come down and travel.
Talking to Brian Hunter before the game, they really like to work with a team-oriented approach, and we see that with the passing. Glacier Peak is fantastic.
Look at that
right
pass.
There.
Oh.
A foul is going to be called.
Wow.
Hoiby thought it was clean.
It looked like it. They're not liking that in the student section. Nope.
Hoiby called for his first foul. That's a third-team foul. At the foul line will be Tyson Willis, way off the mark. Boy, you're drinking a lot of water there near our equipment. You better be careful, especially around my highly expensive headsets. That looks like, I've never seen anything quite like that. That looks like something you take out with about 40 people on a camping trip.
Looks like a super tanker they used to sell at 7-Eleven.
Oh my gosh.
Look at that, Searles pulling up.
Oh man, you just, at this point in the game, you got to be a little more patient than that.
Hoiby, good hands. Oh, he stepped on the baseline.
.36-30 it stays. 2:35 to go, third quarter. Yeah, Jackson very much in this game, and they're staying tight with Glacier Peak. I mean, Glacier Peak's had up to an 8-point lead, 6 a couple of times, and Jackson has led for chunks of this one, but right now there's that left-handed release. Oh, that's beautiful. Siebers hits it.
You know, we haven't seen a lot of Tucker Molina tonight either.
No, well, he's got 4 fouls.
Yeah, the 4 fouls. He's spending some time over on the cushion chairs over there.
I guess he's not. Oh. Yeah.
That's going to be an offensive foul. Jackson looks a little gassed right now, don't they?
Yeah.
They look a little tired out there.
A sign of tiredness. He's pushing off with his arm, and he's trying to gain position instead of just playing fundamental ball there. Just trying to make it happen.
Korab called for his 4th foul. Nick Erickson also has 4. He's about to check back in. He committed all of those in the first half. Glacier Peak with the basketball.
Dangerous pass. Oh, and 1. What do they call it?
3 in the key.
3 in the key. Quantrill.
That's going to give it back to Jackson. They're down by 9.
You know,
just under 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter.
I haven't seen a 3 in the key all season, except we had one last night.
We had one last night. We had one tonight,
so
yeah.
Must be a new emphasis.
And sometimes it just goes in waves. We had some of the players from the feeder program out there at halftime playing.
They were camping in the key. They were camping.
Yeah, they were literally pitching tents out there.
Yeah.
That was fun to watch them play.
Yeah, it was great.
It's great for the kids, too. Gives them a taste of getting here someday, playing with these guys like Searles is right now. Hoiby.
Traveled.
Ouch.
Another unforced turnover for Jackson. Too bad.
3-possession game, 1:41 to go in the third quarter.
Hoiby can't believe it.
Thank you also to Gene Johnson Plumbing. Thank you, Gene Johnson. Glacier Peak on the offensive attack right here. Oh, man, you got to close up on those, make those shots. They missed 2 gimmies right there. I mean, there's some pressure.
Scrapping. Here we go.
That's still, you're so close to the hoop with the height. Searles going to make it happen. Nope. Hoiby gets hacked. A little bit of a sloppiness here in the last couple of minutes. No real flow going on. It's going to be 2 shots.
A little bit of one-on-one action going on. You know, I'm going to take control of the game and got to dish the ball off.
Foul is going to be called against Pierce Darlington, his third. Team foul number 4. Make that 5. Jackson with 4. Hoiby connects. And all of these are important now as you're getting on the threshold of the fourth quarter.
They're hanging tight. It's, 27 points in the first game. 7-point ball game.
Here comes the Glacier Peak Grizzlies out of backcourt with the basketball. Looking around, Searles. And that one is going to stay alive. Glacier Peak. God, he's got a great stroke. That left-handed by Siebers. Here comes Jackson out of backcourt.
Get a hoop here.
Yeah, you really need to make it happen. There's close. Searles skating through, doesn't get to it. That's going to be a push-off, a foul. Gives him an opportunity to go to the line with a couple of shots. We're going to see some shots in that fourth quarter.
Courtwright looked like he was pretty much standing straight up and down on that and just put his arm up. Got called for the dinger, though.
15th foul. That's going to be against Clay Courtwright, his first foul. 2 shots for Caleb Lee. Down it goes. In for Glacier Peak is Tyson Willis. He's been to the line a couple times, does not have any points.
Cora back in for Erickson for Jackson.
All of Lee's points are from the line. He's got 4 points and 5 shots. Here's his 6th foul shot. He has not hit any field goals. There it is. Well, he's been a factor.
Yep.
Been helpful. 9-point lead, 41-32. 18 seconds to go in the third quarter. Shot clock is dead. They'll play for the one shot. And play smart. Get it done. A 3-pointer if you can connect on it.
There's one.
There it is. Boy, it makes me look prophetic.
Yeah.
Is that pathetic or prophetic?
Prophetic. And that would be the end of the quarter. Well, 6-point lead. Glacier Peak up by a score of 41-35. So in that quarter, they were able to come through with 12 points, and it was 8 points for the Jackson Timberwolves. We're going to the fourth quarter. Still a close game, 41-35 with 8 on the clock. Anything can happen. It is number 1 Wesco 4A, 11-0. Glacier Peak, 17-0 overall against 6-5, 10-7 fourth place Jackson here on STSPN.com. The fourth quarter is coming up next.
Since 2003, Gamut 360 Holdings has been recognized as a premier local builder of new homes and commercial properties in the Puget Sound area. Our 360-degree construction approach matches first-class materials with the highest construction standards to create truly unique and timeless communities for our Northwest neighborhoods. Visit Gamut360.com and discover the home that matters most to you.
We are back. Fourth quarter action. Jackson has the ball. Down by 6. This could be interesting down the stretch. We're glad to have you with us on STSPN.com. That basket is by Courtwright off the assist from Hoiby. Hoiby's doing a great job finding players, as he always does. 4-point lead for Glacier Peak. 17-0. Number 2 in RPI in the state of Washington behind Union. Jackson is at 22. Nope. You can only go to the well so many times. There's a bump on that. No foul called. Nice hustle. Great hustle. Was a timeout called? That's smart.
Yep. timeout.
He's looking
Oh,
to
he
see
did
what
get
they
it.
was going to do. Did they give it to him?
Yep.
Yep. on
They
the
gave
floor.
it to him on the floor. That's Glacier Peak calling the timeout. So we'll take a timeout as well. This is STSPN.com.
We are all frustrated with the high cost of heating and cooling our homes. At GNS, we are completely changing the way you keep your home comfortable. Because we are Snohomish County's premier Lennox dealer, we can design a perfect system for you, one that will save you a lot of money on your utility bill. The Lennox Home Comfort System creates the ideal home environment. Enjoy innovation in every season with precise, quietly efficient Lennox heat pumps that keep your life simply perfect. Call GNS Heating, Cooling, and Electric today or visit us at gsheating.com.
We are back live here at Jackson High School. Broadcasting worldwide. 41-37 is the score. Glacier Peak calling a timeout wisely as they were just trying to get possession. 7:17 to go in the fourth quarter. Mark Aucutt, Mike Ladeau, Todd Elvig here bringing you the action on STSPN.com worldwide. Got viewers coming in, chiming in from everywhere, don't you, Todd?
We actually do. And it's not. That's not.
Just the same people every night.
What was it?
There's a basket. Quantrill gets it done. 6-point lead. Do want to say hi to Debbie down there in Magnolia with the Magnolia Quality Control. She shot us a picture earlier. Looks good.
Hey, let's give MLT a shout out. Mountain Lake Terrace.
There's a whistle.
Fouls are number 10, Tristan Bates.
Bates called for the foul, his third. 16 foul.
Got a former Ballard Beaver listening down in Mountain Lake
who's
Terrace.
that?
My good friend Derek Galvan listening down in the terrace there.
Is he wearing like terrace garb tonight?
He didn't even know about the Hawk Dome, so
oh no,
he's not a true.
That is going to be Korab off the pass from Hoiby. Hoiby again finding his man as Korab gets it done. He's got 11 points. 4-point game. Here we are.
Boy, they do pass well.
Quantrill, don't they though? Three in the key call.
Wow. Quantrill standing there.
Yeah, I feel a little better voice-wise tonight, but
yeah,
I think another good night's sleep is going to help out. Yeah, it makes a difference. When they say that, it does make a difference.
Must have been the Super Bowl screaming, I guess, huh?
Yeah, it was worth it, even though the team I was pulling for lost. There's Courtright, gets it done from Hoiby.
Another great feed by Hoiby.
He keeps finding him. He's got 7 assists in the game. Congratulations to the Kansas City Chiefs, though. What a great performance. Hey, look out. All right, Jackson, be smart if you want to take the lead. There it is. They tied it. Pass from Hoiby again. Tied at 43. 6 minutes to go.
No.
Fourth quarter, and you got to be smart after something like that. I know the adrenaline starts flowing and everything, but you got to come back and play smart on the other end.
Don't give up a cheapie like that, right? It's too bad.
Courtright called for the foul, his second. 16 foul. Each team with 16 fouls, so we're going to have shots the rest of the way unless it's an offensive foul. 43 apiece.
We were talking about this matchup. Eventually the odds are against you going undefeated all year, right? We'll see what happens coming down the stretch.
Yeah. Again, Glacier Peak beat Jackson 60-27 at Glacier Peak on January 10th. But this one, a different game, certainly.
Guess
and that
who?
beautiful release. Siebers has 19. Fun to see that left-handed shot.
Yep. It looks strange to us being righties.
It does. It's a different look, but it works. A fun look to see.
Oh, there was.
Look at Hoiby trying to do a lot there and
blocked.
Forced it under the bottom of the rim. That's a held ball, and it is going to be Glacier Peak basketball. Grizzlies will have it.
Never want to get blocked by the rim.
And looking at the, yeah, that's true.
That's good.
Looking at the breakdown there, class-wise, Glacier Peak with 6 seniors, 3 juniors, 2 sophomores, total of 11 on the lineup roster. And then for Jackson, 3 seniors, 6 juniors, 4 sophomores, 13 listed. Quantrill, good move.
Yep.
Can't close it. Getting the ball is Hoiby. Hoiby out of back court. He's able to find Searles. Searles to Hoiby. Up top now, Korab. Oh, yeah. Cartwright ends up with it at the end.
Yeah, they're moving the ball great now.
They sure are. 4:48 to go, fourth quarter. Cartwright has 10.
Has Searles scored?
Searles has not scored in the second half.
No.
With the ball, Glacier Peak. Up high. The defense out there trying to play up tight is Sysom. Sysom doing a good job. Driving through, he forces the adjustment of the shot. You got to hold on to the ball when you pull it down, though. That time, Korab.
Yeah.
Looks like we got
They're
another
going to get it
ball.
back. They're going to get
They
it
will
back.
get it back. Korab had a clean rebound,
Right.
but you got to tuck it in.
Yep.
Sometimes it feels like we want to be out there. We do want to be out there.
I hear my old coaches yelling at me from
Oh,
elementary.
man.
Don't
Isn't
put
that
it
the
down.
truth?
Don't put it down there where the little rats can get it. That's what he always said.
That's
Hold it up.
what they would say. It's exactly right.
Don't put it on the floor in the key, and don't put it down. Don't hold it down on a rebound, right?
Yeah.
You'll get some little guys scrapping.
Get a hold of it and have
Grab.
it with authority, and don't let anybody get their hands in there. Here's Jackson with the basketball. Searles leaves it back now for Hoiby. Back to Searles. They're down by one. Be patient. Lots of time on the shot clock. Oh, he goes inside now. Again, Searles has not had any points in this half. He had 6 in the first quarter, 5 in the second quarter. And it is a battle.
No, it's Raekwon. He wasn't there the other night.
Jackson with the basketball, inbound on the baseline. Hoiby to Searles, and between the circles, 12 on the shot clock. Let's see, they're looking inside over on the right side now. Uh-oh, traveling. Those little ticky-tack things, I don't know about that one.
They call that on Hoiby before the pass?
They called it on Sysom. Or did they call it on, I don't know. I don't think they called it on, no, it was on,
No,
it was on Sysom.
I
They're talking to him about it.
We were kind of blocked by the bench, but it sure didn't look like a shuffle, but we don't see everything.
Timeout called by Jackson. 46-45 the score, 3:48 to go. No, wait a minute.
Warning.
Oh, warning on the bench, sorry. So that is going to be just a warning, not a timeout. It looked like he was going to give it to him. Well, he was ready to give it to him, all right.
He was.
Underneath,
nice.
Quantrill. Too many bodies in his way. You know, he's not that big a guy to be taking on that kind of tall timber inside. No. Now there's the timeout. Look like the same indication. This time it's going to be a timeout. 46-45. Glacier Peak by 1. 3:34 to go fourth quarter. What a great game. You're on STSPN.com.
McDaniel's Do It Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, they are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniel's the best and one of the most recognized Do It Best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniel's and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniel's.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 46-45, 16 fouls apiece, and a 1-point lead for Glacier Peak after the timeout by Jackson. So you were talking, Todd, that maybe Steve Johnson got a bench warning just to kind of fire his team up a little bit more. That's a good observation.
Absolutely.
Prior to the timeout. Okay, Hoiby's got the basketball. 23 seconds on the shot clock. Up high they go. That's Korab to Searles. Oh, he's not got a hot hand at this point in time.
Tough luck.
Glacier Peak with the basketball coming out of backcourt. Crowd very much into it. Jackson making a lot of noise over there. The student section. Quantrill dealing with a lot of pressure. There you go. There's more pressure. Korab with the interception. Jackson smells a possible victory. They got to get the lead first. Oh, boy. Carrying the basketball.
Yep. You don't see that very often. I wasn't sure that was a rule anymore.
Yeah, no kidding. It's kind of amazing they called that right. That and that other was pretty ticky-tack on that one where they called traveling against Jackson.
Yeah.
Pretty ticky-tack guys out there. 46-45. Quantrill doesn't see any opening. Good job by Jackson with the defense. Look out for that lefty.
Oh.
He just missed it. Follow-up is good. Great move. Molina, 9 points.
They need to get a good look here.
Searles takes the shot.
Ooh, they're going to call that.
Yeah, reach from behind. And now Glacier Peak gets a little bit of momentum here. Sysom called for the foul, his first. 7th team foul.
Sysom was thought he was being swiper there.
Braden Quantrill at the line. He's got 2 shots coming. He's 2 for 2 from the line. 6 points in the game. Averages in double figures.
Generally not rewarded swiping from behind in a basketball game, right?
No. You do not want to do that. It can get it up to a 5-point lead. They've led by as much as 9 on a couple of occasions. And now the Timberwolves coming out of backcourt, nearing the 2 minutes to go mark here in the 4th quarter. There they go. Jackson pull-up jumper. Nope. They've worked so hard. Look at that great effort. Yes. Korab was 6 in the quarter, 15 in the game. 3-point basketball game.
Coach Hunter wanted over the back on that rebound on Korab. He
did a bunch of the parents over here.
Yeah. Oh, well.
3-point lead. Glacier Peak with the basketball. Trying to work it for the right shot. Oh, Hoiby in the air.
Paratrooper.
Yep, it cost him. That one was a beautiful 3-pointer by Corwin. His first points of the game. 3 big ones. Here it comes right here. Look at this. Hoiby overcommits. And there it comes. Splashdown. Well, we're going to keep it right here. And one of the things, and I was talking about this last night, is not overcommitting, not getting off your feet like that.
Right.
That was the classic definition of totally getting off your feet and nearly going into another zip code.
Getting overexcited or ramped. You're going to block it. You're going to make the big play instead of play your base D.
Just get down and square up, get your hands in the air, because you know at that point he's not going to be able to take the shot.
Right.
He's going to be forced to pass it off unless he forces the shot, and then he's got somebody in his face. So the timeout right here, and well, I tell you, we've been entertained by this one.
Yeah.
A lot closer than a number of people had thought.
Way.
Which has made it great for us and viewership. We got a lot a lot of people. So hi everybody that's viewing.
Yeah, we've got a couple hundred on our servers. We got about 150 on YouTube, and I haven't looked on Facebook or Twitter, but you know we're going out live to all 4 locations.
All over the place. Multi-platform delivery.
Worldwide delivery, as
Worldwide.
we say.
Oh, you didn't check with the British?
No, I did not hear.
Your brother's over there, but we're not going to worry about that right now. It's too tight a game. Here we go. Jackson with the basketball. That's Hoiby. He's got an open shot. There it is. Sysom. Now those are the first 3 points for Sysom in this game. So both Corwin and Sysom light the fuse right at the end of the ball game. 1:04 to go, 4th quarter. Glacier Peak needs to work on taking time off the clock and getting that basket here. That's what they're hoping to do. Over on the far right side, 15 on the shot clock, nearly deflected away. Look at that defense. There is Quantrill. It's a kick. Accidental. He was chasing after it. 7 on the shot clock. 44 seconds roughly on the quarter clock. 4th quarter action.
huge possession. He's going to
Look
shoot
out.
that.
Don't leave him open. Jeez. And nobody underneath. They get a fresh 35. That could virtually be the ball game.
Oh, I
Look
saw
at that. Close. Oh, nearly a foul. There you go. Searles. He got fouled. He got fouled going in. Give Jackson a lot of credit for staying alive on that one.
Wow. What a scrappy play at midcourt.
It really was a no foul call.
I'm
that
surprised.
foul is going to go against Pierce Darlington, his 4th. 17th foul. Here's Searles at the line. He has not scored a point in the second half.
That's almost unbelievable.
He really is. He's had 11 in the first half.
Let's see what he can do from the line. These are two biggies here.
Here he goes. Well, for him, he's now 1 for 3 from the line. He went 0 for 2 in that first quarter.
I've never seen a home team screaming for the guy shooting the shot. Oh, now they're not.
They shouldn't make a lot of noise over there.
I guess they're screaming. Nope.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's
came in from out of bounds.
Oh, my gosh. So close. So close. Timeout called by Jackson. We'll take a timeout. This is a full timeout. 53-51 is the score. We'll be back with more.
Since 2003, Gamut 360 Holdings has been recognized as a premier local builder of new homes and commercial properties in the Puget Sound area. Our 360-degree construction approach matches first-class materials with the highest construction standards to create truly unique and timeless communities for our Northwest neighborhoods. Visit Gamut360.com and discover the home that matters most to you.
It's like a loot machine. All around town, trying to get down. It's like a loot machine.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. What a game we have here at Jackson High School. 53-51. Mark Aucutt, Mike Ladeau, Todd Elvig. Glacier Peak is leading by 2 points. Very close to Jackson getting it on a missed foul shot, but player for Jackson stepping out of bounds, and it will be Glacier Peak ball as Quantrill will inbound. Watch out for the foul. There's going to be one, which you got to do.
You got to do that anyway.
Yeah, so it's going to be 1-1. That's team foul number 8. Glacier Peak has 7. That's on Sysom, his second. So a player going to the foul line, that will be Tucker Molina.
It's a big 1-1 right here. Got to hit the first one.
Well, obviously the Jackson fans, Glacier Peak fans going nuts. He's going to miss it. Oh my gosh. Underneath. Look at this. Hoiby ends up with it. What do we have here? Timeout? I think a timeout was called by Jackson, yes. You know something I see here is that Searles has Wolves across his jersey. Everybody else has Jackson across there. Makes me think they couldn't find one big enough for him. With Jackson, he's got Wolves, everybody else has Jackson.
I didn't notice that.
I'm looking at that going, some looks different. I mean, we've been watching it all night, but you know, sometimes you don't notice it until later on, so okay.
Maybe he had a blood on his, they'd get another one.
Oh, that could be. 53-51, well, we can always go back and look earlier in the game, but 2-point lead, and Jackson will have the ball. And again, down here on the rebounding end.
Yeah, he got taken away again.
He got taken away. Just wrap it up. What is it? You're not paying attention? We've seen that a lot in this game. Yeah. There's other players going to be around you. You don't have to hear them necessarily.
Putting it down on his hip,
and putting it down on your hip.
We might have a little overtime tonight.
We could. We could. Either way, what a performance by Jackson.
Yes, it is.
And take nothing away from Glacier Peak, but Jackson has been there with them right from the start.
Yeah, boy, they've been playing lights out.
I mean, they've been evenly matched all night long. Jackson will inbound, backcourt. They are down by 2, 53-51. We bring you the action worldwide and interplanetary if you have smart devices on other planets on STSPN.com. Here we go. Hoiby with the basketball. Coming out of backcourt. Korab. Hoiby.
They're going to try to
They're working for a three.
Better make something happen. Nope. He's going to foul. That was not well executed.
There should be a little bit of
Oh,
clock.
the clock is out.
No.
They're
They're going to put about a half second back on there. They should. We could go to our
1-1. They say the clock has not run out. There was, as I looked down, there was about just under a second or right around a second to go. Korab called for his 5th foul. What a game.
Who are you looking at for player of the game?
Probably Siebers. Bobby Siebers has 19 points.
What number
1
is he?
foul. He is with Glacier Peak.
No, what number? 3.
Number 3. Right there. He's got that classic flat top.
You're
kind of a throwback look.
You're
I
going to
like
have to bust in there to get him.
I like it. What's that, me go get him?
Oh, yeah. Well, somebody
I'll go get
that's got some
4/10 left, they say.
0.4 of a second, and that's nearly impossible.
Well, if they hit a 3.
Well, now they're going to need. Yeah, they're going to need
Miss
a
on
3.
purpose.
No, not going to happen. And Glacier Peak escapes this gymnasium with a 54-51 victory over Jackson. How about that? As we will have the post-game interview coming up with Bobby Siebers. We have him for 19 points. We'll confirm on that, but we will take a break. This is STSPN.com, a 54-51 win.
Here, thousands of groups depend on Adrenaline Fundraising to help reach their financial goals. Adrenaline Fundraising is about developing leaders through commitment, work ethic, and follow-through. Adrenaline has several products including gold cards, coupon books, cookie dough, donation programs, and many other options to help teams raise the funds needed for their programs. Adrenaline's new app called UpPay will help teams raise money while providing their supporters the ability to earn cash back on everyday purchases at places like Starbucks, Nike, Red Robin, and over 200 plus national retailers. Adrenaline Fundraising is this season's sponsor of the STSPN's Play of the Game Award.
Good job, man.
Thank you.
Really good job out there. And you got a nice stroke.
Thank you.
Left hand, yeah, that's fantastic. Catch and release really quick right there.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get ready to rock here. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We have Bobby Siebers here, the sophomore, coming through with a great 19-point performance in the 54-51 victory over Jackson. Glacier Peak getting it done. What a ball game out there.
Yeah, it was a great ball game. Jackson competed hard. It was great.
You guys were certainly, slouches coming in, obviously 11-0, 17-0 overall. Top team in Wesco, number 2 RPI, and you beat them by 33 points the first time around. They really got after it early on. I mean, you guys got an 8-2 lead, and then suddenly they scored 10 points. What happened there?
Yeah, they just went on a great run there. Basketball's a game of runs. Everyone goes on it. We just broke down defensively for a little bit, and then we got right back on top of it.
You have an outstanding left-handed shot out there.
Thank you.
Lots of fun to watch. How long have you been practicing that?
Since I was like 5 years old.
Yeah, it is really great because you're so quick on the catch and release, too. That's such a big factor.
Yeah.
Somebody work with you on that?
No, I just work with myself in the gym, get a shooting machine, and just catch and shoot.
That's fantastic because that's what it takes, practice. Mike, you got a question for him?
What do you think the difference was from last game? I mean, it was 33 points. What was the difference with Jackson tonight compared to when you guys played him in your house?
Jackson played they executed a lot better.
Yeah.
And we, on defense the first time, we played outstanding, and we didn't play to our best on defense tonight.
Sure.
But props to Jackson on their offensive side of the ball. They were just
they were moving around. What about the second half with Searles? It seemed like he got, I don't know if you guys shut him down, or what did he have, Mark? 4 points second half?
He had 1 point in the second half,
it.
12 overall.
Was it a focus, or are you guys just team defense all around?
Just team defense all around. He was just missing his shots.
Yep.
Happens to everyone.
Forced him to adjust.
Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely. So, hey, congratulations. You got the Player of the Game T-shirt And here it is from Adrenaline Fundraising. I hope it's big enough for this guy. And there you go. At least you can hang it on the wall.
Yeah.
And so congratulations on that. Way to go.
Thank you.
Excellent
great game.
job.
Thank you.
Great win. You
Fun
guys
game.
are 18-0. What does that feel like?
It feels great. It feels outstanding.
That's fantastic. Well, thank you very much, and we'll let you move along to some more media. Have a great rest of your evening and a great rest of the regular season. We'll see you in the postseason.
All right, thank you.
All right, that is Bobby Siebers as we wrap things up. 54-51 the final score. I'm Mark Aucutt for Todd Elvig and Mike Ladeau. We wrap things up. We'll be tomorrow. Todd and I will be at Snohomish High School, Arlington at Snohomish, here on STSPN.com. It starts just around 7:15. Make sure to tune us in for girls basketball. It'll be a great one. Take care and good night, everybody. Reminding you to say, winning is for tonight, but sportsmanship is for a lifetime. Mark Aucutt saying good night.